What's up, everyone? Another TYSK report is here. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into these articles that are lined up on the docket. Chinese automakers say eyes-off self-driving is coming later this year. Hangzhou-based Zeekr has revealed how it will deploy parent company Geely's solution, G-Pilot, with a new electric SUV, the first car to offer Level 3 driving. Guangzhou's Xpeng, meanwhile, has told investors in an earnings call that its Level 3 tech will be available in the second half of 2025. Level 3 is considered hands-off, eyes-off driving by the Society of Automotive Engineers, where the car is in control in certain circumstances, but the human behind the wheel must be ready to step in and intervene if required. The announcements from Zeekr and Xpeng are likely to intensify the battle for sales centered around so-called intelligent driving in China, with world's biggest EV maker BYD revealing its God's Eye driver assistance solution in February and Tesla updating its tech shortly after. In the same month, Geely got in on the action with its new G-Pilot suite, a scalable solution which will be applied across a variety of models from different brands with varying degrees of functionality. At a live event, it was announced that the first G-Pilot model to offer Level 3 capability is the new 9X SUV, which was hinted at during the Consumer Electronics Show this year. This will also be the first Zeekr model to benefit from NVIDIA's new drive-through system on a chip supercomputing power. As Zeekr's images of a disguised 9X show, it is a large SUV that appears to have significant off-road credentials and will be pitched as a Range Rover rival. The model will make its official debut at the Shanghai Motor Show in April before sales start in China in the second half of this year. The company also highlighted G-Pilot's ability to autonomously search for a parking space and park a car as part of its full capacity intelligent driving vehicle to park feature. More Zeekr vehicles will be endowed with Level 3 G-Pilot following the launch of the 9X, while the company has also made clear it intends to offer more modest driver assistance features for free rather than charge as Tesla does for its tech in China. So this is just some of the latest news from Zeekr out there in China when it comes to electric vehicles, and I've been talking about how these companies are moving towards having driver assistance technology being implemented into their vehicles. And to remind you about my statement, I stated that this is a slow progression into the autonomous technology and robotaxi world, and these cars are going to be one day moving autonomously on their own, moving up to level 4 and level 5, and then those are going to be those moments where they're going to be driving on their own and people will be able to just hop in, sit back, and be taken to the destination of their choice. Now, of course, this idea is leaning more towards the technology being completely safe for that to happen, and I'm thinking that that could be 10 years from now, maybe even 15. But then again, when it comes to technology, it surprises us on a daily basis, so it could be a lot sooner than that. Chinese robotics pioneer Fourier makes humanoid dataset open source. Fourier, a leading Chinese general-purpose robotics company, has open sourced its Android dataset Fourier ActionNet and the world's first full process toolchain, including acquisition, training, and deployment algorithms. The Fourier ActionNet dataset contains a variety of training tasks for the Fourier GRX humanoid robot series, including precise pick and place and dumping of commonly used tools, household items, food, and other objects, and generalized execution under different environmental conditions, the company added. The dataset's quality impacts the efficiency of robot training, an insider from the embodied intelligence field said to Yi Kai, adding that regarding AI models training requirements, the data usage rate of third parties may be less than 1%. We often buy 1 million pieces of data, but after strict quality screening, only 10,000 or even fewer can be used. The data in the Fourier ActionNet dataset is automatically annotated through a visual language model and manual secondary verification to ensure the accuracy of the data and training, a relevant person in charge of Fourier told Yakai. We will launch multiple datasets in the future, including for the robot's lower body movement, the person noted. So after that huge bombshell from DeepSeek a few months back, lots of these companies are beginning to open source their technology to have it used by everyone and not closed environments. And I do believe that open source is going to be the future if the world is going to get to a point where more technology is going to be integrated to make it better for the use cases that it's designed for. Also, by open sourcing this technology and data sets, people who were not able to get into the closed environment environments are now going to have this resource available to them where they can use it to enhance or advance the robotics industry. ABB launches RoboMasters app-based robotics training tool. ABB recently launched RoboMasters, a new app-based training tool that offers a flexible way for users to program and operate ABB robots. The program provides access to a wide range of ABB robot training courses delivered in modules. This enables users of any level of experience to learn at their own pace, said the company. More than 25,000 people per year already attend courses in ABB's 40 global training centers. The company claimed that the RoboMasters app builds on these physical training courses to provide a convenient, easy-to-use tool for users to create and manage their own learning paths. Available in over 50 languages, RoboMasters presents course materials in a variety of formats, including interactive lessons, simulations, challenges to enhance the user's robotics expertise. To maximize user engagement and interaction, the app also uses social learning techniques like gamification, competition, rewards, achieving targets, and ranking, noted ABB. So that's just some of the latest news from ABB Robotics, and with that training tool, it's going to give lots of companies the opportunity to upskill their workforce and get them to a point where they can be well versed within the robotics industry and to have the skills and the knowledge needed to be successful in their role for the company that they're working for. Anthropic's new AI feature digs through the web for answers. Anthropic introduced web search capabilities for its AI assistant Claude, enabling the assistant to access current information online. Previously, the latest AI model that powers Claude could only rely on data absorbed during its neural network training process, having a knowledge cutoff of October 2024. The new feature works with Claude 3.7 Sonnet and requires a paid subscription. Interestingly, the web search feature seems somewhat agentic in the sense that it can autonomously loop through several attempts at searching the web to drill down for an answer. Anthropic positions the web search feature as potentially good for various use cases, including for sales teams doing account planning, financial analysts assessing market data, researchers building grant proposals, and shoppers comparing prices and features of products. So this is just some of the latest news from Anthropic, and they are coming on the backs of all the other companies who put out their web search tool, and eventually everyone thought they would get to this point due to the fact that many users want to have this feature available to them where they can have the most accurate and up-to-date results when using the Claude tool for whatever purpose that they're using it for. Also, with this just coming out, it's not going to be as accurate as people want it to be, and over time it's going to get better, and soon all these different tools will be able to integrate with web search in a way and at a rate that is more efficient than where it is right now. Digital interface connects quantum and classical chips at NVIDIA GTC 2025. Quantum startup CQC and NVIDIA have demonstrated a fully digital chip-to-chip interface connecting a quantum processor directly to a GPU with real-time error correction for the first time. The new approach would significantly reduce latency and bandwidth requirements, paving the way for scalable quantum computing. Quantum processors are usually connected to classical hardware through complex wiring systems that introduce lag and inefficiencies. CQC's approach leverages its single-flux quantum controller technology that directly integrates quantum and classical functions on a single digital chip. This eliminates the need for long-distance signal transmission, enabling real-time quantum error correction with microsense latency while using 1000x less bandwidth. By reducing data transfer requirements from terabits to gigabits per second, CQC's technology potentially removes a significant barrier to scaling quantum computing, making error correction more efficient and practical. This advancement is a key step towards heterogeneous computing where quantum and classical processors work together seamlessly. CQC's interface is designed to be compatible with NVIDIA's CUDA-Q platform, enabling quantum processors to integrate efficiently with existing AI and high-performance computing infrastructure. So that's just some of the latest news from the quantum computing world, and it looks like lots of companies are integrating NVIDIA's technology. At their recent GTC conference, they displayed a lot of great updates of what they're going to do to help advance the technological world. So over time, I look forward to seeing what's going to happen within the quantum computing world and who's going to be first to get to that point where their quantum computing technology technology is more advanced and powerful than everyone else. Korea's first electric pickup is already in high demand, and it's not from Hyundai or Kia. KG Mobility, or simply KGM, is a South Korean car maker known for its rugged 4x4s, SUVs, and pickup trucks. Recently, the company launched the Muso EV, Korea's first fully electric pickup truck. With the functionality of a pickup and the comfort of an SUV, the Muso EV is already drawing in buyers. KGM announced recently that the electric pickup secured over 3,200 orders in just 2 weeks. The Muso EV Special Edition was sold out in an hour and a half. Inside, the electric pickup adopts a slim and wide layout. At the center, a panoramic widescreen sits with dual 12.3-inch digital clusters and navigation screens. Other standard features include Android Auto and Apple CarPlay support, clear sight ground view cameras, and a wireless phone charger. You'll be able to pay extra for the sunroof, 3D monitoring system, utility roof rack, skid plates, or a premium Alpine audio system. Powered by an 86.6 kilowatt LFP battery, the electric pickup has nearly 250 miles of driving range. With up to 200 kilowatt fast charging, the Muso EV can charge up to 80% in 24 minutes. The Muso EV can tow close to 4,000 pounds and includes a trailer sway function to help stabilize the vehicle. At 5,160 millimeters long and 1,920 millimeters wide and 1,740 millimeters tall, the Muso EV is about the size of a Ford Ranger. Korea's first electric pickup starts at just 48 million won, or around $32,800. With incentives, KGM expects the actual purchase price to be around 39.62 million won, or about $27,000. So it looks like electric vehicle adoption is picking up on the eastern side of the world. Also, I do believe that lots of people are interested in exploring other products and options outside of the typical electric vehicle companies that we hear about. So I do believe that this KGM company was able to get all of those orders due to the interest of something different and something new that could provide the people out there in Korea a better driving experience than what they would get with the current vehicles that are out there for them to explore and purchase. Verse is a meditative experience coming to Quest and PC VR soon. Verse VR is an immersive exploration game set across cultural sites, and it's coming soon to Quest and PC VR. Announced during World Poetry Day, Verse VR allows players to walk through a series of global locations and immerse themselves in unique cultures through poetry and music. Across 8 locations, players can find and unlock 28 original music compositions and spoken word experiences from globally recognized artists such as Sadio Sissoko, Acha Sala, Lapeng Wu, and Amli Zhao. There are also 17 additional tracks to uncover. Here are the locations coming to Verse VR: Orchard Pavilion, Remains of Orpheles, Mali River Bed, Victorian Conservatory, Tang Hol, Temple of Apollo, West African Village, and Butterfly Gazebo. Verse VR will be available in standard and deluxe editions, with the deluxe edition including an additional 11 tracks. So that's just some of the latest news in the world of technology. I hope you enjoyed the video, and to continue to stay informed, like the video, subscribe, check out these 2 videos right here. Let me know what you think, and stay tuned for the next video.